But coming off that, the words were like fumbling out.
Died during the enlargement.
Oh, he probably died from the anesthesia, right?
I wonder.
Yeah, man, getting put under is no joke. Getting put under's, they're very, 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 very good at it now. But it still carries some risks.
Or, yeah, in the dick, they made him such a good dick, the doctor was like, I can't let I know Aikido guy's ever won one of the big competitions, really.
I mean, you could have a guy who starts out in Aikido for some strange reason and is just extraordinarily physically talented. Like if John Jones got in Aikido.
Sure.
Just drink 5 Bud Tall Boys, which many gentlemen do on a fine Saturday evening.
Yeah.
That's 1,000 extra calories.
Yeah. Every night.
Every night. And if you hate your...
Better to just be on heroin? It probably isn't right either.
I think heroin is probably better for you if you get the stuff that Keith Richards is getting.
If you're doing it completely right, sure.
Yeah. And then Nirvana came along. And Nirvana essentially killed the hairband.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to be moody. Like, I'm tired of partying, man. I just want to be moody. I want to be like deep.
Yeah, and also I know.
This isn't just a planned out performance. Like shit can go sideways. It's fun. Like people like watching people do a little high wire walk. Like there's something about
Love
that.
it.
They enjoy it. A guy and a girl's a con artist and she's hot.
Yeah.
And just slips right into your life.
Uh-huh.
Like you ever had a friend that just like, what are you doing, man? Hey, man, what are you doing? You're living with a con artist.
Wait, what?
You're living with a con artist. Like, have you ever
like the guy will say that?
No. Like, are we miscommunicating?
Yeah, on this one. Sorry.
I'm saying that, like, if you're a hot woman and you're, like, a con artist, like, you can weasel your way into a guy's life pretty easy.
1,000%.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
If you're hot.
Yes.
Sometimes Prince bullshit, or every time the Washington Post Prince bullshit, it further undermines their credibility and further slides them down this inevitable road. They're like, get out of here.
Yeah. Go on, get.
It's like screaming at these dogs. I watched a coyote jump over my back fence with a chicken in its mouth.
Oh.
Jumped over my fence. It was like, I guess like a 6-foot high fence.
Wow.
Jumped over it like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Like it was nothing. Just bing to the top of the fence, paws on the top, toosh, over the fence.
That's awesome.
Just let me know, like, this fence is bullshit. This fence is doing zero.
Slow it and making me
my dog has zero chance
points.
of getting out. To like create that kind of music is also like what fucks him up with like rants.
Yeah.
He just winds up saying some things that are not really that thought out.
You got that right. What's that like?
I think he's funny. The way he like dances around it.
Do you think like the
or maybe like actually the top has billions in it, so probably 570.
So
the
minorities.
average annual wage gap, so a lot of fucking money by a wide margin.
Wow.
Countries polluting the oceans the most, annual metric tons of mismanaged plastic waste, and you have to be very specific about each individual fine motor skill that's involved in this. And I'm like, okay, I get it. It's an Obama-era rule that required faster brakes on trains carrying flammable materials. Dude, how about the fastest brakes?
Yeah.
It's containing flammable materials. How about the fastest fucking brakes you can make? Yeah. Went crazy. Had cancer. Like, the whole story is really nuts. Fox News piece,
The words were like fumbling out.
Fox News piece stated in April of 1964, a psychiatrist called, I have my pin on him, perfect release of the arrow. I hear the whop hit him, and then he takes off like there's nothing wrong with him.
I think that... Oh, God.
Redefine what's possible in your relationships, your work, your family, your communities. What matters most to you? Actually, this sounds good, Lex. I might have to join.
That sounds good, Lex.
Put it up. See this? Do you remember when, like sometimes like you'll find like a famous actress gets busted shoplifting. Yeah, she got busted. Like, what was that? It's probably fucking fun, wild.
Well, it's not like she couldn't afford it.
Yeah, so wild.
Maybe she was high. So.
But these dogs in particular are bred, and look how smart they are. Look, you can walk across a tightrope. Look at that. Isn't that insane? I mean, that's fucking insane. iPhone. He had it on him. He had the very first iPhone. And Dave was joking, like, well, what does a Henry rifle look like? It is a pump action, right? The old school ones, show me a photo of one of them old school. It says, well, the Henry rifles, they still make Henry rifles today. They make some dope rifles, but this is back then. And then this dude's head's exploding 100 yards away, and they're like, oh no.
What is this? This guy got hit by it?
Oh my God, he got shot in the eyeball during a riot. He got shot in the eyeball with an arrow. Oh my God. That's so insane.
How much accuracy?
I wanted to be really good immediately. I didn't want to wait. But I realized somewhere along the way that the negative, in any way, shape, or form, I didn't need it.
Because I heard everybody's rant on that. It was so good.
He's so gross. But it was the world gone mad. And he was like, how is the world gone mad? In what way? And she went on this fucking amazing rant.
China will hire you as an escort.
Right. Well, China has so many mineral areas, like so many mineral rights, and they have mines in the Congo where they're pulling out cobalt. Like they're controlling like very valuable natural resources. The whole thing has been very clever.
Yeah.
Oh, bitch, please. And he would take a sip of the champagne. Like he would hit punchlines and take a sip of the champagne.
Yeah.
Paul Mooney.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Paul Mooney, man.
Dude, I've been working on my vocabulary. Thank you.
Privy.
Thank you. Thank you, Brian. Thank you.
It's hard when you use a word that you know you shouldn't be using. You're not exactly sure if you used it right. You're like, damn, I got a little over anxious.
I was
over anxious.
That was me dipping my toe in the deep water there. We all know I struggle with the language of English.
Oh, full mouth.
The words were like fumbling out.
I hate it.
It's embarrassing.
Oh, God, it
You hear
is.
things come out of your mouth, and you're like, oh, my God, I'm barely not slurring. I'm like, the verge of not slurring, you know.
You think you're not slurring, you're slurring.
Pathetic.